Hey bros, today at Cougar House Garage, we're going to start our 5th generation 4Runner straight axle project. Are you guys excited? Because Brandon and I are pretty excited. We've got our 2017 Toyota 4Runner here that I've had for a little bit, limited edition, 5th gen, red, and we're going to straight axle it with Ford Super Duty axles, 05 plus Super Duty axles. We're going to be working with SoFlo Diesel in Florida. They make a nice CNC lift kit for it, where it's going to have the cradle in the middle of the chassis, and then the 4-link bars going down from that to the Super Duty axles, and CNC'd crossbars to go across each axle that the bag mounts will mount into, and the shock mounts, sway bar, all that stuff. It'll be an integrated piece that goes across the top of the axle and gets welded on. So it's going to be pretty cool. Brandon and I are pretty excited about this project. We've been working on this for about 2 years, getting ready to do it. RSG Off-Road or RGS Off-Road, I'm not sure. They beat us to straight axling a 5th gen 4Runner by a couple months, but their truck's a wheeling rig. That's what they've built it for. We're building ours SEMA show style to be a nice, good driver. It's going to be a cool lifted driver. You know, tow the Sea-Doos to the lake, tow the Maverick X3 to the dunes, do all the fun stuff with it. So it's not for wheeling. Their truck's for wheeling. Our truck's for being a nice driver, if you will. So join Brandon and I on this straight axle project endeavor, this epic journey. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. We should be the 2nd straight axle project 4Runner in America. We're going to be the 1st, but RSG beat us to it by a few months, but that's okay. Our truck's is going to be a nice driver. So join Brandon and I on our project today when we start taking this 4Runner apart. Alright bros, so next step to our straight axling process here. Obviously you got the wheels off, big deal. But anyways, we're going to take off the front bumper now. So these are pretty simple to come off. You just do these screws here along each side of the inner fender. And then there's a few more clips at the top and a couple screws at the bottom. And then it just pops out from your headlights. So we're going to go ahead and start detaching all those screws so we can get this front bumper taken off.
Wait, so you're telling me taking off this bumper actually makes sense?
Yep. What a concept, right?
That never happens. Those are all done. Oh, my hand's shaky. Whoa!
That's pretty cool.
I like these rivets. Huge fan. There's another one.
So now that we got the front bumper off, we're gonna keep our momentum up and pull off the bash bar. It's made of aluminum, actually, it looks like. And then these little wind deflectors, and when we build our Cougar House Garage front bumper for it, we'll trim those and stuff and meet them up to our bumper. But yeah, let's get this bash bar off. Well, there you go, guys. An epic day at Cougar House for Brandon and I. Started our 5th generation 4Runner straight axle project. We kind of been working on this project for like 2 years now. We've been considering doing this, or planning to do this, not considering. You know, first I bought a Toyota Tacoma, a 2014 Tacoma I was going to do it to. Then my son's car seat wouldn't fit. It like hit the back seats, even when they're like, or the backs of the front seats, even when the front seats are all the way forward. So I went to the dealer. I'm like, hey, I need a Tundra. And he's like, the salesman's like, hey, the 4Runner's like 7 inches deeper in the back seat, 4 car seats for that reason. So I checked it out, drove it, awesome. So I got the 5th gen. And you know, in case you guys haven't noticed, I'm kind of a 4Runner guy. Now I have one of each, except the 1st gen. I really don't like those ones, so that's okay. But RSG Off-Road, or RGS, something like that, they beat us to the 5th gen 4Runner straight axle project a couple months before we started ours. But we were, you know, focused on Project Sacrilege and some other things, prepping to do this project. So now that we're ready, we called up SoFlo Diesel in Florida, and we asked them if they would like to get on board and be a part of the project, and they said they would love to. We talked to Adam down there, and he's getting us set up for a cradle in the middle, straight front and rear 4-link, and we're going to use some Air Ride Specialties Dominator airbags on it, and we're going to run AccuAir to run the system. And then we're also using 05 Super Duty axles, front and rear. So those will be our axles with SoFlo Diesel's kit, all CNC'd. It's going to look really nice. And then we're going to run specialty forged 22 by 14s with some 40-inch Nito trail grapplers. It's going to be pretty epic. We're pretty excited about it. And yeah, so thanks for joining us today, guys. We got the 4Runner, the wheels and tires pulled off of it. We got our front bumper stripped off so we can get that all ready to work up there. Next week we'll tape off the headlights and the fenders with some green tape, so those are all protected. And then we're going to probably, remove the brake calipers. We'll drain the brake fluid first. I've got a fluid extractor to do that with. Pull off the brake calipers, pull off suspension components, and then we're probably going to start plasma cutting bracketry off the frame to get started for our bracketry. So Adam at SoFlo is getting our bracketry all set up so we can, he's getting it all set up in his computer so we can send that over to the guys at Keg Media so they can get our rendering made up so we can actually see what this project is going to look like when it's done, which we'll post up for you guys to see as soon as that's ready, but that'll be a couple weeks out. And then we're pretty excited to go straight gung-ho on this project, working with SoFlo Diesel, working with AccuAir. It's going to be pretty cool, guys. This is going to be an epic project. So thanks for being here today, guys. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for your constant support as usual. And if you guys want to see more of Cougar House Garage and keep up more on this 5th generation 4Runner straight axle project here, check us out at cougarhousegarage.com. Check us out at Facebook.com/cougarhousegarage. And if you guys want to get some cool Cougar House gear, check out threadless.com/cougarhousegarage. And you guys can pick up some cool shirts there. We got a Dune 4Runner shirt all made up to finish off that project as a finale. So go on there, get yourself some Cougar House merch. And then also, follow us on Instagram. We are Cougar House Garage. And Brandon and I will catch you guys in the next video.